Okay, well, apparently I recorded a whole video and it all just disappeared. So I'm doing this again. Um, Past couple days have been kind of iffy, just that feeling in my stomach and me thinking that I'm never going to get better, which is my biggest thing. It scares me the most is I'm never going to feel the same, but actually I do feel the same. This is life and nothing is perfect. So um, the things that really helped me was really helped me was stop fighting. Just stop fighting it. Just sit with it. I know I've said this before um, in my other videos, but I have been just like wherever I am, if I feel it coming on, like I let myself get really anxious or whatever. When I feel the adrenaline coming on, the adrenaline, um, I just sat there the other day when it happened. I was actually doing something. I was right in the middle of cleaning the bathtub, and I just sat there. I just let it go through me, and all I did was heat up. I started getting really hot. I broke out in a sweat, and I just let it course through me, and I just sat there and waited until I started to cool off. And when I started to cool off, I was like, okay, well, that is the extent of it. Um, I used to just fight it and fight it and fight it. And when it would hit me, I would be running in circles. I would be trying to avoid. I would try to be finding, well, if I can just distract myself, if I can just do this, I can just do that. Um, I can, what can I take? What can I take? Can I take an L-theanine? Can I take a magnesium? What will help? What will help? That was keeping me going around and around in circles for months and months and months. I was pacing and crying and pacing and crying, fighting. That's fighting. Arguing in your head about it. That's fighting. Like arguing with it, saying, "Go ahead, come and get me. Go ahead, go ahead." Or oh, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. And you're in your head and you're doing this. Like, I'm going to be fine. I'm not afraid. Da 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 da. All these things that you're telling yourself the whole time, and that is fighting. And when I finally realized that I've been fighting and avoiding for over a year, I was then like, oh, just doing, getting to a space where you just know that you are going to do nothing. Do nothing. Um, that really helps. Stop focusing on recovering. Like, stop thinking, oh, when I get better, when I recover, I will go do this. Oh, when I recover, I will go do that. No, you are you have to treat yourself and act like you are already recovered. Keep going and doing things. You're trying to rewire your brain. You're trying to show your brain that it doesn't need to release adrenaline anymore to protect you. It doesn't need to protect you anymore. And it takes, I feel like it's taken me about 4 months, 5 months now since I finally actually just looked at it and said, okay, no more avoidance of, no more avoiding it. Just sit with it. Let it come. No more fighting it. No more waiting to recover. There are other things. There, just when you make these realizations. So I think it's taken me from the point where I actually just realized that I need to stop fighting completely and give myself over to whatever, because nothing is going to happen. And it doesn't feel like that when the adrenaline is going through you and having all those crazy thoughts. Part of the crazy thoughts is the adrenaline. The adrenaline is making you have the crazy thoughts. If you have the moment of peace where you don't have that, when you have the moment of peace where you don't have, sorry, that's my cat. The moment of peace where you realize that you're not thinking about any of that. And when you're in that place more and more, you realize the mistakes you're making. Um, so you have to get to the I know that I've gotten to this place where I don't have any more adrenaline. I do have adrenaline, cortisol. Have in the morning, it feels like it's my arms start tingling and stuff. But I actually was like that for I've been like that for over a year. And I have a friend that told me that she had anxiety for 10 years, and she said that when she finally started figuring it out, to stop fighting, to stop. When she finally figured it out, she stopped taking the meds that they'd put her on, and she started doing things on her own. She said it took her almost a full year before she actually completely recovered. So it took you a while to get here. It's going to take you a while to get out of this. But it's going to, what you're really doing is you're rewiring your brain. You're showing your brain that you're safe. You're saying, okay, um, you don't have to release the adrenaline anymore. Look, I'm going to go do this, this, or this, and this. I just keep doing things. If I don't feel like eating, I'll sit down and I will eat. If I feel like I'm afraid to do this or this or this, I will just go do it. Like even mine turned into like claustrophobia, and I couldn't even come to my house. I remember I was taking walks all day long. I would just be walking all day long, like avoiding. I'm going to go take a walk. I'm going to go take a walk, and I would walk and walk and walk and walk. It took, and that's avoiding. Like sitting with it will help you recover quicker. Going like I got to the point where I was like, F it. I'm going in my house and I'm going to sit there. And it was so uncomfortable. But I still did it. I went and sat. I would make myself sit through that. And I would pace and pace and pace and pace. Oh my God. I didn't want, I wanted to try to figure out a way to stop it. And I know we all do. That's the biggest thing. We want to figure out a way to stop it. You just want it to stop. But you know what? It stops when we stop. It stops when we stop um, thinking about a way to stop it. And I know that's hard. It's not easy, especially in the beginning when your nervous system just goes absolutely haywire and you don't know what's going on. And you're like, oh my God, I couldn't get in the car. I couldn't ride in the car. I couldn't, it is crazy, but we can all get out of this. I mean, my nervous system is calmed down. It's calming down and calming down and calming down. And I have to keep reminding myself that this is going to take time. This is your body. Your body's trying to recalibrate. Your body's still trying to, like that analogy that I love so much that this one guy talks about. He says that it's your nervous system is like a light bulb. You can turn it off, and when it finally starts calming down, but the light bulb, you turn the light off, but the light bulb will still be hot to the touch. That's your nervous system. So you'll be getting better and better, but then you still have these symptoms, and that will be your nervous system is like the light bulb. It's still hot. You can't touch a hot light bulb after you turn the lamp off. That's your nervous system trying to get back to center. And it's going to go over, and then it's going to come back to center. Then it's going to go back over, and it's going to go back to center. And then, you're going to have these symptoms. And every time you have the symptoms, just go, nope, ignore those symptoms, because those symptoms are not, they don't gauge your recovery. They don't, you can't go by that. And that's what I have to keep telling myself, because I am so much better, but I still have the tingly arms when I wake up in the morning, because my brain is like, oh, well, remember you had that all last year and it was really hard. Remember, we got to get back there so we can protect you. And I'm like, no, that's not what's going on. You have to just keep telling your brain and showing your brain that you are okay. I hope I'm helping somebody. I know I'm not really good at this, but I hope everybody has a good day. This is my morning. It's starting out all right, and I'm going to keep moving forward. And I am here with you, and I know it feels lonely, but we are not alone. And you can make it through this. It gets easier and easier, and I never thought that it would, but I can tell you I am proof that it does. Okay, everybody have a good day.